Hi everyone, it's Annabel from Jobpedal, and today I'm here with Duncan from SECTA to discuss the topic of showing respect on campus.
Hi Annabel.
Hi Duncan. So there's been a noticeable effort from various Australian universities to address issues like bullying and discrimination on campus. What's your take on this?
Yeah, well Annabel, it's clear that bullying and discrimination and aggressive behaviour have been challenges in some Australian unis and high schools. Yes.
Yeah, and so have you encountered such issues among your students during SECTA trainings programs?
In the past, we did face some problems, Annabel, but we've since implemented an assessment program before students even begin their courses.
Okay.
And that's made a significant difference. Yeah, we're pleased about that.
And so could you explain how that assessment program works?
Yeah, certainly. At SECTA, we've set high standards for our students. Firstly, they need to pass a literacy test. That's a given and it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Just to get into the security courses, Annabel, yeah. Then we assess them for their employability. If we notice any rudeness or disrespectful behaviour towards our staff during this process, we don't hesitate to show them the door.
I see the logic in that, but don't the candidates that you reject simply go on to become another trading company's problem?
That's a possibility, Annabel, but our priority is maintaining the high standards SECTA is known for, and we can't compromise on that, and we never will.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the measures that Australian universities are implementing. So Central Queensland University advises avoiding direct verbal confrontation. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'd have to agree, Annabel. Avoiding direct verbal confrontation is generally a good practice.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
And so Bond University defines ridicule as a form of bullying. What are your thoughts on that?
I agree with that too. Ridicule can certainly be hurtful and it's a form of bullying.
And so the next one we've got is Western Sydney University, and they are focused on improving employment for women, Indigenous, and those with disabilities. Thoughts?
Absolutely agree on that. Improving employment opportunities and diversity is essential, Annabel. Yep.
Great. So far, so good. So now the University of Wollongong has language guidelines that suggest avoiding certain words like man, ladies, mothering, fathering, and wife. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Well, at SECTA, we embrace diversity and we have students from various cultural backgrounds who might use these terms differently. And we at SECTA prioritise respect and do not dictate what words should be used, nor should we.
I see your point. And so lastly, La Trobe University's definition of bullying includes jokes and nicknames. And how do you view this?
Yeah, I do have a reputation for telling some dad jokes in class, but I wouldn't consider that bullying. As for nicknames and jokes, Aussies are known for their sense of humour, and it's part of our culture, as you would know, being an Aussie. Yeah, we've just got to have our sense of humour. Just one of those things, yeah.
And so any examples of these nicknames?
Well, for instance, I've always found it amusing that a red-headed person is called Blue. Could never figure that out. And same with the Americans and the Poms, they just don't know, don't understand that one. and we Aussies often use a nickname like Tiny for someone that is tall, or a big fella for someone that's smaller.
Yes.
But it's all in good spirits. But what I've got here too, Annabel, there's a couple of nicknames that you would find rather interesting. Maybe you'd be able to shed some light on what a deck chair is.
A deck chair?
Yep. This is some of the nicknames that the workmates usually have.
Well, to me, a deck chair is
Something you sit
something
on.
you lie out in the sun on.
That's it. Or always folds under pressure.
Right.
A wicket keeper puts on gloves and stands back. These are workmates. nicknames.
Wow. Yep.
Another one which I find is rather good is Harvey Norman, 3 years no interest. A grenade,
Yes.
waiting for him to pull the pin.
Yep.
A sensor
one.
light. Have you heard this one? The sensor light
no.
only works if someone walks past. See, these are Aussie nicknames.
Yeah. Love that. Love that one.
A blister appears when the hard work is done. Or A lantern. I like the lantern
Yeah.
bit. Not very bright and has to be carried.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these days, a lot of people wouldn't realise it, but in the old days, ice used to be something you put in your alcohol, but these days it's something some people shouldn't be taking. So a penguin is always on the ice.
Yes.
Two-stroke is one of the best. Hard to get started and always smokes.
That's a good one.
That's a two-stroke.
That's a good one.
Bush ranger
Yep.
holds everyone up. And
Yep.
the Loch Ness monster. So if you call it Loch Ness,
Yep.
we know he's there, but we can't see him.
Aha.
And
Love that one.
and the brake pad
Yep.
gets worn out easily, then starts to squeal. Noodles.
Noodles.
This is one that I had a little bit of a think about.
Yeah, noodles.
And I thought, hang on, what is a noodle? Well, a noodle thinks all jobs take 2 minutes.
Right.
And the broken arrow is a newbie. Doesn't work and can't be fired.
Oh,
So there you go.
I see. There you go. Well, thanks for sharing those insights, Duncan. You know, it's essential to strike a balance between fostering respect and allowing for cultural differences and humour.
Absolutely, Annabel. Respect is crucial, but understanding and celebrating diversity is just as important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Duncan.
And thank you.